All right, welcome part of the session. So this is the final part of the spreadsheet. We begin simply by looking at the simple formatting, the tricks that we can do in this Google spreadsheet, the basic formula. We look into the link between the cells. We look into the basic formula, then we followed by the random formulas over here to create a kind of list of transactions over here. We further test our knowledge on the VLOOKUP. In this case over here, we learn on the combination of index and match. We look up index and match. We then look at the tables and there's these charts over here. Then we look at the power table over here. You can click edit over here to add in the data. Then it will just adjust accordingly, right? And that's pretty much the end of the basic, I would say basic spreadsheet. And now we'll do is we will look at two things. Not two things. One thing, the last thing, which is the automation of some work in the Google spreadsheets over here. And we have two objectives. One is using the macro recorder, basically just to record what task you are doing and repeat it again in the future if the task is like continuous. So let us just go over to here. And what I want to do is let me just remove this and just see this useful live 5. Okay, I'm just gonna delete this one. I delete that one. Just go. Wait, this is Control Z. This is linked to this one, right? This is linked to this. So let me just delete this one. So maybe we will be having some transactions over here, which is just delete this equal this to here. So we will be having a template kind of look over here. Can you see this is like a template where you can just use it and you want to use it, right? So what I want to do is I want to copy and paste this template again. All right, I'm just going to create on the new sheet over here and then copy all of this, all 2 times, Control all, and then paste. And that's it. Pretty much I copy and paste the sheet over to here. And then maybe over here, let me just put January journal. All right. Over here, we will name it as a template journal, something like this. And we want to create, like, let's say for the next 12 months of template based on this template over here. So we can do is we can just copy and paste over and over again, or we can use macros that we can record over here. Let us just go to this extension over here. You can see these macros over here. All right, we'll start by recording the macro. Hit the record macro. Use this absolute reference because you want it to be absolute. You want to follow it exact the steps. If it's relative, then we use this one. This is more on like changing certain formats in certain sheets where you can just reuse it over and over again. But we will be looking at this example over here because we will be just what I'm gonna do is we're just gonna right click. Okay, now we already start the macros. Right click, you can duplicate. Action 1, you see this? Duplicate sheet tabs. All right, then we go over to here, double click, and then we rename this to Jan journal. Then see rename the sheet tab. Then that's it. Simple as that, right? We just click save. Over here, let's just say create and then underscore. Just follow the sample over here. Create gen journal underscore gen. Make sure you follow all of this correctly. Click on save, saving the macros. You can edit the script if you hit this one, but I will show you later on. All right. What we want to do is you're going to go and go to this template journal over here. And what we will do is we will create a button somewhere over here. All right. Let's go to insert and draw. Let us put in a shape like a button. Make it nice like this. Let us name it as create journal. Okay, create journal. Bigger like this. And just save. Okay. Can drag this here, somewhere here. And can you see these three dots over here? Click on this, assign script. What script you want to assign? Make sure you spell this correctly. Paste this to here and click OK. Now, very simple. Just click create this journal button. Then it will say first time usage. You need to click on authorizing this one. Click OK. Select and select advanced. And then go to this one, all right, which is unsafe. Then continue. Can you see copy of template journal? You see, click on this one. All right, the rename didn't really work, right? The rename didn't really work. Let me just try to just delete this one. Right? Let me just do one thing again, delete. Okay. Right click, delete. Okay. Right click and then no duplicate. Delete. Delete. Let us test this again. I think there might be a mistake. There you go. You click again. There you go. It worked. So it already exists. Please enter a new name. Means and this means it should be copied of this one. And this is it. Pretty much. Oh, it copies and it created duplicate on this one, right? Just delete this one. If you copy from here, then it will duplicate of this one. But that is quite interesting, right? Because let me just go to this extension. You can go down to this app script, click on this one. This is app script over here. If you go down over here, you should be just looking at the macros over here. You should have this. And quite interesting because I set the name to Gen Journal, right? Let me just delete this one. Okay, and create journal. There you go, you can create one, but when it tries to create the second one, it will just say that it already exists, and the name, it will just repeat back this name over here. And pretty much that's it, right? You can do a lot of things with this with this macros. You can copy certain part, or you want to just only copy this one or certain things and create something else. And that is actually the limitation you can see by using these macros. So that's why we have this more advanced method, which is the app script. All right, center this one down, make it nicer a bit. Okay, we have this app script, and the app script is very simple, right? It call you to delete everything. Let us just copy this and paste it there, and these are the script codes that we're gonna use. All of this one, let us just delete this, delete everything. So you have something blank over here. Then click on this plus here, HTML, and not HTML, I'm wrong. All right, let me just do this one. Script, all right, go to script here. Let us just rename this to, I don't know, code, right, code. Control Alt and paste. Okay, save this project and then run. And just wait for a moment. It will just prompt this over here if you click the run over there, right? Let me just click OK. And let's go stop over here. Right? Just stop that one. Okay. Extension, macros. So basically you paste in this code over here, you will already create a script. All right, that is, let me just define for you over here. This is a set of codes that will be defined by this name. This is the name that you create, right? Can be any name. You can write create journal without the sheet also can, right? Create journal. This is your you're defining this set of codes over here. You are defining the name, right, or the title for this set of codes. And this set of codes over here can be anything, right? You can define any, you can give any title to the set of codes below here. And functions over here, meaning to say that you're going to run something. Run what? You're going to name it. You are like defining the name of this set of codes. And inside here, you're going to check the active sheets. And you're going to do is you're going to prompt the month, all right, what month that you want to create. And then what you will do is you will create this on the template journal, all right, template journal, the month that we input inside over here. And it will create a new sheet plus the month. Let us see how it works, all right? Just need to save, all right? Don't have to click run, because if you click run, it will run. And just by your information, if we delete the macros just now, there's a macros over there, then all our macros data has been deleted. You click this one, cannot be found already, all right? It's already gone. So how do you change this button inside here? You right click, and then you will see the three dot again. Click on this three dot and assign script. This time we assign this, create this one, this script over here. Paste this, paste this over to here. Let me just go to these activities over here just to point out to you. Create journal. App script. Label this. Let me just try and this and see. Okay. Okay. Then I just put here Jan. Click OK. Not, I cannot read property of null. Reading copy to. Property of null copy to. Let me just. Cannot read the property of null. Copy to this. Like it is missed this one. Wait. All right, the part over here is wrong because I put a underscore over here. So what I have to do, go back here and put an underscore to here as well. Then only when we click on this create, it can run January, right? And just go save. Can you see that it is created? Great. This again, let us put February, click OK, and it is created. And oh yes, a fun fact is that if you don't want this button to be here, right? So let us just okay, so just right click this and cut this. Let me just right click and then cut. We can just move this to other sheets, right? Just by deleting this one. Let's say go to here, don't have ledger. Let's just go macros, right? And there's this over here. Insert again, drawing. Double click, create journal. Save and close. Over here, click assign script, go back to here, copy this, paste this to here, save, click here, it runs. Let's say if you click January, it will just tell you that the sheet already exists. Right, let us just go back here and delete this and delete this macros gen, okay, and you see that there's no button for us to mess up over here. That's it. Pretty much this is how we do a simple kind of script that we can run over here. And there's a lot of things that we can do for this case over here. All right, you can just go and try and have fun playing with this thing.